All right, it's my favorite time of the week, garden goodies time, and we've got a few different rhubarb goodies this week.
Yeah, that's right. It's great. Rhubarb grows early in the season, so it's one of those things like asparagus and rhubarb and a few other wild things that you can pick. You can get before all your other stuff gets ready.
Cool.
Yeah, and today we're having rhubarb jam and a special rhubarb pie. Let's take a look at the pictures of my rhubarb that's growing in the backyard.
Oh.
Now, I have a couple of different varieties. They taste fairly similar. One's kind of green stalk, but notice this next one, very red. Now, some people call it ruby red rhubarb. They taste about the same.
Okay.
But the ruby red may be slightly sweeter, has a little bit more rhubarb flavor. And then you saw there the ingredients of the pie, which is a rhubarb custard pie. Very simple. That's what I like. Simple recipes, easy to whip up because my week is packed anyway. And I don't want to spend forever, and that's why I usually buy a store-bought crust.
I was literally just going to say, now, are you buying this crust too? Because it is nice and flaky, so I didn't know.
It's pretty flaky. You know, you put butter on it and things like that, it'll make it pretty good. But yeah, I don't have time to whip up my own crust. But yeah, the pie is a rhubarb custard pie. And we'll have a recipe up for you after the show, later this morning. And it turned out pretty good.
But it's pretty tasty.
Yeah, the recipe came from a friend of mine called Smilin' John. So, you know, with a recipe coming from a fellow named Smilin' John, it's got to be good, right?
It has to be good, yeah. Come on, with a name like that.
And yeah, we had the rhubarb jam too, which is something I've had on Garden Goodies before, but this time around, I made it by combining the sugar and the rhubarb in a blender and just whipping it up, then boiling it.
I would say the pie is more of an authentic rhubarb experience. It definitely can taste the rhubarb a lot more. It just tastes like delicious, you know, kind of strawberry jam. Yeah, exactly. Much sweeter, but I was pleasantly surprised with how much I like this rhubarb. So.
Good. Wonderful.
It's delicious. This is my breakfast for the morning. It's a good breakfast. That's
Sadie has been like, just gotta make it to Garden Goodies.
I'm so hungry. But definitely hitting the spot. And again, we'll have the recipe on our website after the show.
You got it.
Yeah, well, stay tuned. We will be right back with all of your top stories.